just making it. I got into the seat 60 seconds ago, less. Good morning, good morning. Oh, look at that. We almost have a lineup this morning. So again, good morning, good morning. Gonna have a quiet one today, just some carving. We have a little bit of local show and tell here. Local show and tell, not auctions. But let's see. One package, actually we got more. This is no connection with that. No, this will be fun. We'll save it for later. It's local show and tell from upstairs. Got another share certificate going out this morning. What's this? Wait, this was a lady who did the print party yesterday from, I have no idea where she's from, barely spoke English. Spain. She does design illustrations, came into the print party. Okay, let's get going here. So what's on the schedule? It's a quiet Monday morning. I will be just simply mostly quietly carving today, moving along with our cat project. I don't think there's any special bunch of news. As far as I know, Cameron will be here, probably about halfway along. Coming nicely. So the only work I get to do on it is this work at this time of the morning, so it's going to take a while to do this. But, doesn't matter, we're up and running. Paper's out, yes, 3 packs. There's going to be 4 people working out there today. Suga-san, working on the JJ12, JJ December print, as is Ishikawa-san. The two of them are getting that together. Rei-chan is working on one of our old David's Choice prints. The one, she's learning something new this week. She's doing the Danjuro print that is hand painted. I did a reproduction years ago of a print that was designed before color printing was invented to try and teach myself how to do that, and she's now learning the same thing. So, where should we go? Bunch of trees here above the top of the cat's head. Should we go for those? Because yesterday was a Sunday, the local auctions or Yahoo auctions was busy. They always are much busier on Sunday than any other day of the week. And, last night somebody put up a bunch of wood blocks, again, dozens and dozens and dozens of wood blocks. And I got the batch, so we'll see. Probably as they arrive in a few days, I'll have a look at them. They're a bit abused, and we're not looking at these for printing. We're looking at them for raw wood. And, they look like they might be quite usable. They're not too old. You'll see when we get here. And they were prints that were used to do a double. I don't know. Whoever had carved them or published it had carved 2 prints on the same block set. Well, they're 2 postcard prints side by side, so the blocks are longer and narrower. It's the same way. We do a bunch of our prints the same way, with 2 on 1 block. And this block set is not going to be usable here to make prints from, because what the person has done, I have no idea why they would have done this. The blocks look okay. You can see all the carved shapes for all the color blocks. There's red, there's blue, there's something else. But the key blocks, they have destroyed. They've chopped and chiseled and smashed up the lines so that the blocks can't be used. It's like people that make limited editions where they're supposed to deface their blocks so they can't be used. And that's what's been done with these. So maybe they are the blocks from some kind of actual edition that was published. So doesn't bother me. We're not going to use them for making pictures. We're going to use them for raw wood. So we'll see when we get here what it's all about. Trouble with the tables and chairs here that I know. I have no idea what happened. As I said, the tables and chairs disappeared during the course of the stream. The truck came up and it took them away. And that's all I know about it. I didn't speak to the restaurant next door yesterday about it. There's no reason to make trouble where nothing is happening. So absolutely. And I really have no idea what happened. Chairs and tables appeared during the night noisily, and they disappeared during the course of the stream. So it just sounds like perhaps somewhere along the line there was a mistaken order for something. Or that's all I know about it. And there's no way I'm going to bring it up with the people next door. Just one of those mysterious little events. There's probably an obvious explanation for it that evades me, but I don't. I'm looking forward to when Cameron's here, because to get his report from the trip. He went up on Thursday afternoon. He went up to Niigata Prefecture to help them with the harvesting a mulberry and stuff, and he takes a video, and I still haven't really heard much from him. He was here Friday, but it was crazy. I had no chance to talk to him. He's going to be crazy too today because he missed Friday. A bunch of emails stacked up. He quickly caught up on the orders on Friday, but didn't get to anything else. Now he's been gone for the weekend, and the inbox is really jammed. So he's going to have to hustle today to get this thing done. But I'd like to hear the report about what's going on with the mulberry fiber people. The idea that it's starting to percolate, and we're a long way from actually making this happen. But the idea that it's percolating is to try some sort of, what are they called, eco-tours or whatever, where people would visit us here, visiting Japan, and as part of their Japanese visit, spend a day or a couple of days up there on some of those farms, and with our own staff too. We would send staff up there to help them at those critical times. They just don't have enough warm bodies up there. The place is so depopulated. So I'd like to chat with them about that, see if there's any chance of getting that sort of thing off the ground. I guess they got really unlucky on Thursday when he was up there. He said it was pouring, buckets of rain, sheets of rain just falling out of the sky. Worst possible timing, I guess. Oh, I'm missing all this. Look at that. Sorry. Whoa. Look at this. I'm sorry you guys are on your own. What are you talking about? addresses Soka Soka. So to ignore everybody over here, excuse me. I'm missing lots of this, sorry. mentioned of a shoe lady. She, I believe, now comes before 8 o'clock. She's moved her time earlier, about 25 minutes. I haven't watched for her recently, and I'm not here sitting at the window, but I did notice a few times she came by. It was 7:49 or 7:50 or something. So I think she's changed her schedule. It's okay, because we were doing a bit too much on her. It was not so good. I see you mentioned something about the police there. Street addresses and trouble. Police. It was a bit of a strange one. You said, I'm not quite sure actually what happened. It was a busy Sunday here in Asaksa. Today's Monday, eh? And it was a nice weather weekend, beautiful sunshine. So the place was jammed outside. Our shop was okay, more busy, but not so special. But outside was jammed. And somewhere in the morning, early in the morning, not very our time, just as things were getting going, 9:30 or 10 or something, whatever. A police van came in front of our shop here. He parked. Actually, I was standing outside when he came. And the driver kind of looked at me and I looked at him and I'm thinking, you're not going to park in front of my place, are you? And whatever, he decided to park across the street in front of the hotel. It was a big white and black van. And he parked there and nothing happened for a while and whatever, you could see people in the windshield and whatever. And then a while later, 15, 20 minutes later, the side door of the van opened and 4, 5, 6 guys came out. And they were, whatever, just looked like normal people. It was funny, I think, what were they in the van? Were they arrested or something? Or, I had no idea. And then I realized that they scattered around the area, these guys. They were all men about the same height and build and type, all in normal clothing. And they came out of the van, and as I said, they just scattered. One guy went this way, that way, this way, that way, this way, that way, and away they went. And the van just sat there with a driver and some kind of attendant. And the van was there all day long. And during the day, these guys that had jumped out of it would come back now and then, slide open the door, get in the van, and we couldn't see, the windows were all blacked out. And I'm thinking what this probably is because of the huge crowds here all over Sunday, and there was parades and there was music and all that kind of stuff. I'm guessing these are plainclothes policemen watching for pickpockets. I don't know. I'm just guessing this. I have no idea. I didn't see them, catch anybody or nab them or bring them back or anything, whatever. I'm just guessing out loud that those 3 or 4, the bunch of guys that came out of there were plainclothes policemen. And if that's what it was, then I think they're kind of a bit silly, because why would you park their highly marked police van on the main street right here, so that all the people who are going have to pass by and walk around it and get it in the way, and it sort of telegraphs to everybody that the police are here. Maybe that's what they want. Maybe having the van visible, the pickpockets get the idea and they bugger off. I don't know. Anyway, just a theory. I don't have any idea. Somewhere during the afternoon it just disappeared. I didn't see it. Just drove away. I guess they know their business, but I was thinking that if I were the guy in charge of an operation like that, I would do it as stealthily as possible. I would have an unmarked van as well. But I presume they know what they're doing. Where can you find out with which one you will do the print party? We don't tell that in advance. I'm sorry. We don't put the staff for the print parties in advance. I cannot do all of them. Absolutely, I cannot do all of them. I usually do one a day. Recently, we've been running 3 parties a day. Last spring, we ran 4 a day. It was too exhausting. The staff was rebelling. They're just ready to quit. So we couldn't do 4 days. So we've done 3 a day this year. It's really cut back our business. It limits the number of people that come to the shop, but we just can't do it. We don't have enough staff to rotate. So we've been doing 3 a day, and I do one of them, usually. And which one we do, we decided, me and the staff, when they get here in the morning, they're going to come this morning. It'll be Kawai-san and Watabai-san. We look at the reservations for the day, and we assign what looks like it might be the most difficult party to me. I do the tough ones, the ones that might have special needs or mixed languages or whatever. But no, we don't announce it in advance. You might get me, you might not get me. It's okay. It's all a good experience. Everybody has fun who comes here. How did it go with 2 of us running parties in the shop? It went. We did a good job. We went, I presumed that they knew what they were doing. Okay, I'm trying to be politic here, it's okay. It's okay. I don't know. It's one of the toughest jobs in the world, I think, here in Japan especially, too. And if you're a policeman in Japan, it's an absolute, it's a dog's life. You never see your family. You're on call just every waking hour. It's really a dog's life. There's no respect. It's, it's really, really difficult. They know when they join that they're not into a normal situation and a normal job, but I think that batch of trees is done. Okay, that group of trees is done. Let's move along. Let's head up into the mountains here. Yeah, I don't look at. You're asking for a party in December. We don't even think about checking that far ahead. We don't know what staff will be on duty that day, what staff will be sick that week, what staff will be available that week. I'm sorry, I can't tell you that I'll be there. I'm in the shop almost every day, 99% of the time. Any idea regarding a New Year print? No, not a clue. It's another one of those deadlines that's just right in front of my nose. I don't even want to think about it. New Year card. God, I don't even want to think about it. Sorry. Yeah. Octopus, where are you, octopus? Tonight for me is going to be sizing. I'm way behind. I should have done over the weekend, but we were short in the shop, so I didn't get out of here in those days. So, sizing is I think four printers are waiting for paper in the next few days. I need it starting Wednesday. No, one of them, Suri needs it now. It's already late for him. And the rest of them, the in-house printers, need paper on Wednesday. And, I haven't even started it yet. So that'll be what I'm doing tonight after the shop closes. Get a quick combini dinner and then get upstairs and get some sizing done. Are. Here's the world traveler, or the
world traveler.
The Niigata traveler. We're waiting to hear your report about Thursday and stuff. So.
Oh, it was fun.
Rain, I see. That picture you sent me, it looked like sheets of rain in the background.
It's just pouring the entire time. But it was fun.
Fun in quotation marks.
No, we had fun. It was good. Getting boots stuck in the mud, cars stuck in the mud. But everyone was just like happy and cheerful about it.
Oh, yeah?
Like, well, this is the job we're doing, so.
So I guess the country guys, I remember that too. The first years in Japan, we spent lots of time down at the farm, our old farm.
Right.
And when it rained, it just rained, whatever.
Yep.
That's just what it was.
Still have to do this thing, so we're going to do it.
Those are people like me now who never get outside. We tend to look at that and think, my God, I'm not going out there. But, if you live out there, that's it.
Yep.
These guys are talking about a million different things. The conversation is streaming by. They were talking about police, then about cats and birds, and I don't even know. I'm just catching keywords.
All right. Oh, we'll see.
It's been a real quiet day for me here, but so I didn't move that.
That's okay. I love this. Asking about your Orangina. Is it like orange soda?
Well, actually, it's funny because there is Orangina news here.
There's Orangina news.
They have some huge, vast campaign happening in Japan right now. And the supermarket is full of it. You cannot get into the supermarket getting past the Orangina packages. They've got, you know, the wine people have, like, what's it, Beaujolais Nouveau. It's this time of year. It just happened in November.
Yeah.
Orangina has picked up on this, and they now have, I forget what they call it, Orangina Nouveau Blanc et Rouge. They've got
The white and red.
The Orangina Nouveau. And the super, I'm really, you go to get my lunch, and I cannot get past the display of this stuff.
Wow. Huh.
And then on Wednesday, we had a really hilarious. Audrey was here on Wednesday.
Right.
She's French.
Yeah.
So she saw me drinking this. And she's like, why are you always drinking this French stuff? You know,
Yeah.
To her, this is a drink like she had when she was a little kid and stuff like that. And I forget the exact words of the conversation. I said, oh, whatever, I just, you know, I like it. The lemony flavor is real nice or something. I says, what do you mean lemony flavor? It's orange juice. And I said, Audrey-san, I mean, it's got an orange name, but that's actually not what's inside. You can tell it's lemon and it's sort of those Mandarin type, orange. It's orange juice. Audrey looked at the ingredients. Number one ingredient, lemon. Next one is Mandarin. And this is tamarind, you know, Mandarin stuff. And down the third ingredient was orange.
Huh.
And she looks at this, and I said, smell it. And it was lemon, undoubtedly lemon. But because ever since she was a little girl, she has felt orange. She's programmed to think it was orange juice. And I've never seen anybody more stunned than she was here on Wednesday.
That is so funny.
A life thing that she has known and felt all her life to find out that that's not what it is. It's lemon extract.
Yeah.
And then it says artificial flavoring. So it's probably all just some chemical crap anyway.
Yeah.
It was a funny experience. I can't tell the story anywhere near as fun as the way it actually happened.
Yeah. That is funny. Saying is the red one more grapefruity, or is it blood oranges, or what?
Actually, I don't know. I just had the white one so far. I had a bottle. I was just keeping it there. I've seen the lost. I threw it away, which is, you know, it's gone.
John Becker, my entire life is a lie.
Well, it was that kind of experience.
Yeah.
You know, she was stunned, absolutely stunned. Sat there and looked at her.
Because they also do sell Lemongina, right? I've seen. I
Lemongina?
thought someone said
Here in Japan or over in France?
I thought I'd seen them like as a partner. I don't know, a sister brand.
Okay. I mean, they're part of Suntory here. Suntory here, I mean, the Orangina people are not running the business in Japan. They license the name to Suntory Beverages.
Yeah.
Which makes whatever they want, I guess, in
with the name
discussions with the head office back there. I have no idea how it works, but it's all local stuff, completely local stuff. Nobody is shipping lemon juice from Paris over here.
Because they're probably not getting it in Paris anyway. They're probably shipping
Spain, I guess. I don't know.
Somewhere. Yuzuina. Yuzuina. It's about the Kozo experience. I got picked up here in Asakusa. So I rode the train into work, but then just met Moriki-san in the car, and then we drove out there.
Moriki-san is a paper wholesaler here in Tokyo. He's had a family business for years, since Taisho. I guess he's the third generation, I think, in it.
Yeah, I think so too.
And he's a real knowledgeable guy about the paper scene. You know, he knows all the paper makers all over the country.
Yep.
And, we don't buy our paper direct from him because we get our paper ourselves direct from the people who make it. There's no reason to go through a wholesale.
Right.
But for people buying smaller quantities or who want a more wider variety of paper, they will get it from a wholesaler like Moriki-san.
Yeah.
You buy 5 sheets of this, 5 sheets of that. That
Yeah.
sort of thing. He's a real nice guy.
Oh yeah.
Trying to get his business updated, modernized,
Mm-hmm.
to work in the real world. And he likes paper and everything to do with it.
Yeah, he seems to know
Yeah.
tons about how it's made, all the different types of paper.
And he's a super nice guy. And I can see in the car when he and Cameron were going up there, I know what happened because I know both of these guys. They're going to stop for gas, stop for lunch, and both these guys are frantically trying to pay
For each other.
They tried to pay for everything, right? When you're up there,
He did.
Yeah, he did end up paying.
Well,
You lost
no, he
all the
didn't
battles,
pay
or-
for it, but he tried to pay for everything.
yeah.
I handed my credit card to the woman filling our car up with gas, and he took it out of her hand and gave her this. so I did get to pay for food, but he wouldn't let me pay for the gas.
Okay. No, he is a real nice guy.
Yeah,
Real nice.
very, very nice guy. It's like, please let me pay for it. I'm trying to help. So it's 3.5 hour drive, just chatting mostly about paper.
This
and
is to the paper is called Oguni Washi,
Right.
small country washi. But is that the name of the physical environment? Is
Yeah,
this
it's
Oguni? Is that the name of the place?
It is Oguni. It's a small village, technically within the boundaries of what is now Nagaoka City, but a long time ago, before they combined lots of
Yeah,
cities and
it was its own-
villages, it was its own
place, yeah,
small
yeah.
village, Oguni.
And this is Niigata Prefecture.
Yeah.
Directly north of
Yeah.
Japan, I guess.
Yeah,
north
north.
of Tokyo. I mean.
North, a little west, but it's mostly north.
And this is snow country. This
Yep.
is the north side of the mountains up there. So.
Yeah, in a few weeks, all that rain will be snow. It's funny. When we left Tokyo, it was sunny. We go up to the mountains. As we're getting closer, we can see clouds on the other side of the mountains.
Ah, gotcha.
We go through the tunnel, come out, boom, just pouring rain.
You know the deal.
Yep.
You know the deal. Precipitation over there is way higher than it is on this side.
Yeah, just way more.
I mean, that's part of the reason why you guys came down to live in Tokyo,
Yep,
isn't it?
it was,
just too unbearable up there.
yeah, just wet and snowy. And I hope it will be snowy. It will be soon. But then made our way up and up to Oguni, where we met one of the farmers, the son of the guy who owns the farm. So it's 2 generations right now running it, and then they've hired a few other hands who do other farm work and help out, or have their own jobs, but when they need extra hands on the harvest or with other things,
But their
then they come
business
to
is
help.
not just mulberry, right? When you say they're farmers, they're not just mulberry farmers, sure.
Right. They said they'll have tambo as well, rice fields. So they're doing that, and then look like they grow lots of vegetables that they just use for themselves. They're not growing a bunch of daikon to give out or to sell. They're just growing stuff to eat for themselves too. So they grow lots of different things, but it sounds like their main businesses are fiber and is it mulberry fiber and rice. So he met us at a grocery store near the farm, and then he said, "We'll take you the rest of the way." So we go through this dirt road up and up for a couple more kilometers up this mountain, all covered in forest. I'm like, I don't see a farm around here. Where are we going? And we finally popped out of the forest into a big area with nice rows of mulberry bushes. But to me, they looked hilarious because I'm not used to seeing mulberry growing.
It's just a bare stick sticking
It's
up
just
out
a
of the
bunch of
ground.
sticks straight up. When I think of a bush, because mulberry grew near me as a kid, I would pick mulberries and eat them. They have normal looking branches and berries and lots of leaves. And instead, these were just naked sticks poking straight out of the ground.
But
Because
this is the last stage, right?
right, all summer long, they said they go through with scissors or little clipping
Okay,
things.
but Delia, if they cut all the leaves off all year long, how does this thing actually grow? I mean, it needs leaves to get
energy and grow.
whatever, blah blah blah.
So it sounds like they don't cut all the leaves because there were some leaves at the tips of all of the sticks. But they cut all the side branches. So if they see woody parts coming up, then they trim those.
So you
but,
get it down to
but
one.
leaves.
It just runs down to one stick. Yeah.
Yep. So one root chunk of roots, and then many straight sticks with no.
And they've cut it off
offshoots.
now to nothing. It's just a stump.
Yep.
Next spring, back
There'll
it
be a
comes.
bunch more. Yep.
So in the spring, they've got to then get back in there and cut away everything that they don't want to be the main one. Yeah. So is it labor intensive, or is it just a couple of times a year you got to slash it and then keep out of the way?
The way they described it sounded like it was pretty labor intensive because mulberry does grow fast, so they're constantly trimming them down. But I don't know if that means once a week they go up there, or if it really means every day they've got to be trimming twigs. I wasn't sure.
But that's it. Maintenance means just simply cutting the thing back.
Yeah.
They're not like, are they hoeing and weeding around?
No, it didn't sound like it. So there weren't many weeds growing around the farm, so they must keep some stuff away, but I don't think they're pouring lots of fertilizers or other things onto it. It's just...
The mulberry group I visited years and years and years ago, they had, between each mulberry plant was a cognac growing.
Oh, yeah.
And he said they were complementary
plants.
Complementary plants, you know, the energy or whatever kind of minerals one needed was supplied by the other or something.
Oh, okay.
I didn't speak language well enough at that time to know what he was telling me. So.
Then...
But what's the impression you get of their business? Are they dying? Is it, you know, are they desperate for help, or what's the sort of the state of the union thing? Can you get or?
One of the guys there said it was their first year helping out, so I think they may be growing a little more, or maybe someone who used to help just isn't available anymore, and so they've just had to find an extra hand. I'm not
Are they
not
aware
sure.
now that demand is now picking up after decades of slump?
Yeah,
demand is now back up. Are they aware
it sounds
of this?
like it. They want people to be more aware. They're like, please take pictures and show videos and post about us. We want you to tell about it, because they're excited about what they're doing. They're people who really cared about it and are passionate about their work. And it seemed like they did know that it's growing. They said that Moriki-san's been a big help because he buys their paper. They're not only the farmers; they also make their own paper.
Yeah, that's right.
Because a lot of places grow it and then hand the fibers over to someone else.
That's the normal way.
Yeah. But these guys grow it, harvest it, prepare it, bleach it on the snow in the winter, and then make their own paper too. So they do.
The experience that I heard a few years ago, and all I know this is quote unquote a few years back, as in 4, 5, or 6 years back. This is from Moriki-san.
Yeah.
He said the business has been really unstable in recent years. I know there's a decline in the number of people using washi, so this has worked its way back up the supply chain.
Yeah.
And there was an experience a few years ago where it was maybe Oguni or somewhere else, I don't know. There had been forward contracts from Mulberry. They had planted some extra fields because the suppliers had, the paper makers had requested them to.
Mm-hmm.
They harvested it, paper makers didn't have the order, and they ended up trashing. They threw it up on the mountain, and it was like hundreds and hundreds of kilograms of harvested fiber that nobody would buy.
Oh, no.
And they trashed it. And that was it. So next year they closed off that, closed off this. If that's the way it's going to go, that's the way it's going to go.
Huh.
And that's been some really heavy damage because those people are out of the way.
Yeah.
They've quit, they've gone off to be some other kind of work.
Yeah. Wow.
And I don't know.
These guys, it sounded like they've prepared more land for growing. I think it was this year was their first year growing another type of paper that we were talking about. That I think it was natsu. Or another type of mulberry. They've decided, or they've imported. I don't know if imported from across the country. They got some more plants to grow them, so they now have 2 different types of mulberry bushes going.
So in other words, if we can keep our end of it together, the supply may be there up there.
I think so.
Right here. Okay.
They're also doing things to make it more efficient. They said, of course, they don't know every paper maker or every paper farmer how they do it, but in their experience, they've seen still almost everyone harvests it by hand with a little hand sickle, just cutting them right at the base of the stump.
Well, yeah, I mean, these are small fields. You can't run a tractor down there.
Right, but they've now mechanized a little bit with a small, it looks like a little engine on their back, like the Ghostbusters or something, like a backpack with an engine, and in their hand a spinning blade with a cord connecting.
Well, it's the weed cutter they're all using all over the place, right? A little gas motor on their back, and the spinning thing cuts the weeds.
Yeah, but it's not a straight one, it's like a hose, so they can just move it all over the place, and then they bend over, go right to the base, and trim. It's cool. They said it was originally developed for apple tree orchards or other fruit trees to prune. People climbing on ladders and doing it, but they said it works perfectly for us. So that's what they've done and made some adjustments
like very high tech. I mean, it's a saw. I mean, what?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But it cuts much cleaner than their past experiments with chainsaws or weed whacker, like you were talking about.
So for growing up again next year, it's got to be a clean.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I took some photos of some of the big stumps that have been there for decades. And you can see each one just has a a clean, straight cut across what they've harvested.
And this, of course, this is now just the very first stage of what's going to be quite a labor-intensive process, right? They've cut this stick.
We're dropping frames a lot.
What Wi-Fi are we on? Are we in the normal Wi-Fi?
GF.
Yeah. Safari's down.
Okay, we're back in the green again. We were red for a bit.
What other programs are running here? Look at the dot.
Yeah.
Safari's off. Yeah. Photoshop's off. Program is off. Everything. We're just a normal package.
All right.
We're not bringing down. Is it playing and streaming at the same time?
I don't think so. Would it be straight up?
Yeah. No,
now
it is now, but okay, wasn't it?
Now it possibly begins. Okay. Charger, are we plugged in? Yes, we are.
Yep.
We're all plugged in. Okay, looks like we're back in business. Sorry. What were you about to say? I think about harvesting.
This is the first step of the process to show just this is the easy part.
Yep, this is the easy part. In a couple of weeks, they're going to start boiling it. Sounds like they put it in big vats and boil all of it, and then strip the bark off the paper. I mean, off the twigs, the sticks.
The stem.
The stem, yeah.
That's cool to see them do that. The women, when people I watch women, they got these just gloves on.
Yeah.
After the stick, it's about a meter long, it comes out and it's all softened up. She grabs the top of it and twists.
Okay.
And that separates part of the bark from the inner core, splits it, and then and the stick comes off in one hand over her shoulder.
Nice.
The fiber goes flick on the other one. Grab the next one, twist, pull. Over the shoulder, over here. Grab the next one, twist, pull. And it's a machine.
Yeah.
And it's all hot and soft, and cracks it off, and then strips it right down. And man, she worked just like a speed demon.
Yeah.
And within hours, she was just surrounded by
piles of mulberry.
And the one, and this is 30 years ago. Yeah. The middle thing is just a white stick. It's a piece of wood. I'm like, you can't be throwing those weights. What they used to use them for is they go to the people who make wooden buckets, and they split this thing into the fine strips, and that weaves around. You see wooden buckets with the woven wood around the outside.
Yeah, and that was mulberry.
For that job. This is 30 years ago. Nowadays, I imagine, who knows, whatever.
I asked them about it, and if I remember right, I recorded lots of things, but I think he said that they use it for sumi, making charcoal for people. They just char it so it all turns black, and then they get to resell it. So they make use of everything.
But the fiber, as she's pulled it off, this is the outer dark fiber and the inner white fiber.
All together,
That gets hung up to dry, but the big, difficult step now is put that in water, soften up, and put the over your knee or like a platform, scrape off the outside black stuff, because they don't separate.
Right.
You have to scrape them off.
Do it by hand.
Scrape too much off, you're losing the white fiber. Scrape not enough, and all that black stuff's in there, and the paper maker goes ape shit, and the printers go ape shit.
Yep.
That's the tough one.
Yeah.
That's the tough one. Yeah.
And what else did I say?
And that part, it seems to me, I talked to them about this years ago, or to Jim too. That part, separating the inner and outer bark, I don't see that has to be done up there. That could be done anywhere.
Yeah.
Now, if we got people in the shop with nothing to do in January and February. No, really, whatever.
Yeah.
That's, what do we have to do to get this stuff done,
Yeah.
The other thing that I think was worth chatting about sometime in the future was the idea of when this is happening, eco-tools or agricultural tools or whatever,
Yeah.
people who are, our fans or our staff, what we can do to get up there and supply labor at the peak times,
Mm-hmm.
Instead of heading to California to pick avocados or whatever it is.
Right.
Let's do it here.
Yeah. And then this place, after they have boiled it and stripped it, and I don't know if they must do the bleaching after scraping off the outer bark, right? But they...
Oh, the snow bleaching.
Yeah, the snow bleaching.
I believe the pictures I see just show white bark, so I believe so.
So they then lay out, I haven't seen it yet, so I could be wrong, but it sounds like they lay out all of the inner bark, the light colored inner bark, put it on the snow and let it rest for a few months.
On the snow or under the snow? It's on top of the snow?
Well, It won't be on top of the snow for long anyway.
Do they keep pulling it out and putting it back up on top, or does it stay in and under the snow?
I think it must just get crushed under the snow and sit under
If
there.
it's sun bleaching, it needs to be exposed to the sun.
True. I don't know. We'll have to find out.
So it's fine. You're going back up then in a couple of weeks. You're going to be
so, if that's okay. Yeah, I'd like to.
Whatever, let's look at
I'd
stuff.
like to see all the next steps.
Make this movie.
Yeah.
But Moriki-san doesn't need to go up each time, right? Now that you know these people and whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And is that the idea? He doesn't have to go up with us every time, right?
Yeah. He has one staff member, a Canadian guy, who actually used to work in Oguni at their paper mill. I guess he's been studying paper making for years. Or paper, not mill, but
Okay.
Oguni washi. He's going up again to help them with all the boiling and stripping and stuff. So I think I'll go up around the same time as him.
He's here in Tokyo?
He's here in Tokyo.
Do you know him? I don't.
His name's Paul. I didn't get a last name, but Canadian guy.
And
Yeah.
he's going to be a paper maker? Is this the idea? Or is he going to be a dealer?
Did for a long time, or he helped out in Oguni for a long time, but is now working more on the wholesale side with Moriki-san.
Okay.
And I think teaching English classes, doing all sorts of
You'd
stuff.
rather do that than make paper. What?
I don't know. Well, he's married to and has
Did you meet him?
a kid. No, but I heard from Moriki-san that it sounds like he's got a family too. So maybe the family didn't want to live out there in snow country. I'd understand that being that
I
situation.
also wrote again to Nicholas Klaus, to see what's going on with his. I've heard nothing from him now for nearly a year.
Right.
And he was supposed to be up and running making ichis and washi, and I guess it didn't happen. I don't know.
Yeah. Or maybe just not quantities enough that it's
I told him if he could get good paper, we can guarantee his living for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
I told him this.
Yeah. Saying show and tell today?
Oh, I got a couple of packages. What time is it now?
I know 2.
Oh, I don't have. I don't have auction stuff. We've received shipments. From
Who do we have?
Chiharu-san and from Suritaro.
All right.
So we can show those, but it's just the last 5 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Remind me.
Okay. Vivid KP says, how is their paper? Do we know anything about it? We actually haven't used any of their paper to my knowledge.
They aren't in the business of making paper for traditional print makers.
Right.
There's many, many types of washi in the country, and they have not specialized in this one over the years.
Yeah.
So I haven't used their paper, I'm sorry.
Right, so it's for other uses.
It's an unknown thing to me.
One thing they do with it is make, they have a partnership with one sake company based in Nagaoka area, so near them, and they make all of their labels on Oguni washi.
Oh, is that the one where they do the thick one? They lay them out like 20 at a time? I think
Probably.
They've got a video up showing that. It's really thick, fluffy
Paper.
They've got a mask. They rub on the mask and pull the mask off, and there's 20 squares of small sake label.
Oh.
I think I've seen a video about that.
Okay. I just knew they did that, and Moriki-san said that the sake company really wanted to keep using the washi right there, but the printers, the printing company that makes the labels, is fighting back, saying, no, we can't print on this paper. It's not, we just want to use normal copy paper.
You mean as in printing press?
Yeah, like printing press. Yeah. And but it sounds like the sake company and Oguni washi won the battle. They've figured out some way to keep using it with their newer machines, so they're happy. So that's one of their biggest.
Hundreds of thousands of bottles, or a few hundred bottles?
I don't know. It sounded like it was one of their big.
Okay.
Yeah, their.
Because that sounds like the perfect job for trainee printers.
Yeah, for hand printing.
Yeah, that's one of our problems, that we have no jobs for beginners who want to come here to try learning how to print.
Right.
And printing labels and food packaging that's the deal in the old days. That's the job that the apprentices did.
Yeah.
Very low pay, but they got training.
Maybe you need to call up that company that already uses the crane at sunrise. Say, hey, can we start?
Well, no, we did. We talked about that.
Oh, okay.
That print, I need 3,000 yen for it. The bottle only sells for 75 yen. So it just doesn't work out.
Yeah.
At that level of print. We're talking about a trainee print with bang, one color or something.
Yeah.
And that's the problem, to keep the thing simple enough to keep the cost down.
Yeah.
Well, we tried that 2011 before Jed came along with Heroes, and I failed. We tried to get it off the ground.
Yeah.
Printing those packages, ome sembe packages. I gave up too soon, I guess, but whatever. The idea is there.
Yeah. So we're dropping frames again. We are, but I'm not sure why. I'm not running anything. All my devices are off. Nothing's using the same internet. But Iron Octothorpe a little while ago said, I heard you're working on a new video series. When shall we start seeing it? When it's ready. It's coming. We've got lots of bits and pieces coming together with many different videos, so we'll get to it when we get to it.
Cameron's looking at me. He's a nice guy. He doesn't complain, but I'm the bottleneck on that. Cameron's done a ton of work to get that stuff ready and primed. He's got stuff waiting for me to look at and to prepare voiceovers.
But
Even the one about the gift print, the show, I still haven't done that.
no, wait, you did the mini one, the gift print one. We put it on Facebook.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, you did that one.
Okay. I don't know what to say, just whatever.
That's good.
I don't know
Yeah.
what to say. And they're just, somebody said, when's the New Year card ready? And I'm just like, wait a minute, crap.
When
It's
it's ready.
November 15th or something.
Yeah.
The post office deadline is December 25th. But I haven't even
Thought of
anything.
yeah.
And we're going to need like 800 copies.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do it. And again, we're stuck today. I'm on
Your print party duty.
all the weekend. Morty-san was off, Doy-san was off. I did stuck with every minute of every day, stuck with him.
I can help with the desk, but I can't do the
Today,
print parties.
you're
Yeah,
busy today.
yeah I saw a full inbox.
Full.
Changing topics. Cording Gummy says, did Dave tell you about the restaurant table drama? I have not heard about this drama.
Is it worthy of a name, of a title?
Did something funny happen?
No, was this last? No, it wasn't last night. When was the last stream? What day is
Saturday.
it? Today's
Monday. Must have been Friday
There's
night.
not really much to mention. Sometime during the night there was a noise, a metallic bunch of noise outside. I didn't think of it because it's Saturday night or Friday night or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Must have been Friday night, I guess. I mean, this is a success, so whatever there's noise, there's noise. Didn't even notice it. I come down the stairs in the morning to come in and get set up, and outside the Hakkei restaurant, not on the sidewalk, but on the street, leaning against the tree thing there, there are a bunch of folding metal chairs, maybe 8 chairs, and 4 patio-type cafe metal tables. And they must have been unloaded from a truck.
Yeah.
I looked at them and thought, the Kakigoya is going to copy the
hot dog shop, take over the street.
Take over the sidewalk. I thought, boy, we are going to have an interesting morning if they try and do that and block this whole sidewalk so nobody can see our posters.
Yeah.
Then we got some more in our hands.
Yeah.
So when we're doing the stream, I'm thinking, here we go, guys, there's going to be a fight in town tonight, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Because I'm making up this thing that I see happening. And during the stream, some big blue truck pulls up, a bunch of guys with fluorescent vests get out.
Yeah.
They put all the stuff in their truck noisily. We're like bang, 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 bang. They can't quite see it from the stream, but I can see it from here. All the patio tables and chairs, and drive off.
So what happened?
So what happened? I don't know. That's all I know. I've told you all I know. And I didn't. When the guys opened up, I didn't ask them about this. I'm not going to try and make trouble where there is no trouble happening. That's all I know.
Weird. Maybe they were just throwing away stuff that was inside the shop.
Well, no, it was like 2, 3, or 4 o'clock in the morning. I mean, these guys were long gone. So was it a delivery that was dropped in the wrong place, or did they clean up something from inside? I don't know. Good question.
Weird. No idea.
Well, I misbehaved. I was ready for a fight. I was assuming that the worst was happening, that they were going to open on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
I probably came into a bit of a grumpy mood or something. I don't know. I got to be careful about that still.
John Beckers. How about a nice 2-impression print? Just the red lantern with Moko Hankan written on it, like the lantern above your head right now.
I'm thinking about a 1-impression print at this point, but whatever, black and red or something.
Yeah.
The thing is, it can't look too childish, you know. Yeah, the lantern, Neko Hakkei. What would we need? 2 colors, 3? 2 colors.
No, the white is just the paper.
The white's the paper, black and red. Yeah, it could be, John. You wanna. If we do it, you want a royalty payment?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that might be a good idea, sir. Thank you. And for paper, that's no problem. What I'll do is I'll use the Solid Sense paper. There's still a ton of it upstairs that we haven't figured out what to do with yet.
Yeah. Be a good way to test it out, see how it works.
I tried much difference. I had sizing tonight too. I didn't get a chance to get it done the weekend. And Sulita was waiting, and Harrison was waiting, and everybody's waiting. So tonight is a sizing night. I would have liked to do it this morning, but we're short in the shop again. So.
Yeah. John says, just get those blocks ready. Put me to work when I'm over there. It'll be too late for New Year's, but I'll still help.
We'd like to put Kitasan to work on it. She wants to try training.
She does, yeah. Like you said, training with 1 or 2 impressions. It's a good place to start.
It's got to be nicely printed.
Of course,
This is not food wrap. This is our
a New Year card. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Start with a small batch, just to see how it goes. Okay.
There's another one for you this morning. I got a phone call. It wasn't last night. What did we know about it? Today's Saturday, so this must have been...
Today's Monday.
Today's Monday.
That's okay.
So it must have been like Saturday evening. I'm the last guy in the shop here.
Okay.
It's evening, whatever. The phone rings. I answer it. It's some kind of broken connection. He can't hear me. I can't hear him. Whatever. So I put the phone down, bang. 3 or 4 minutes later, it rings again. It's some kind of maybe somebody overseas or something. Okay. Someone's trying to get through. And because ours is a PHS, it doesn't work well.
Yeah.
It displays a number that's like 16 digits long. Anyway, after 3 or 4
calling from the moon.
Like, what's going on? Somebody is really trying to get hold of us, you know.
Yeah.
There's nothing I do. All I can do is answer the phone.
And the phone won't work.
Funny gets through, and he must have tried it in method A, method B, method C, or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was a customer in Germany.
Okay.
And he's like, nobody's answering my emails. What's going on? Are you guys okay? Where's my prints? You know. And he phoned us.
Wow.
And it turns out that his request was in last Tuesday's inbox. He wrote twice last Tuesday.
Huh.
And because he hasn't had an answer since last Tuesday,
no.
he phoned, what's going on? What's going on?
Okay.
He wasn't upset or angry, but he's like...
Just confused. Is everything all right?
Yeah, why is there no answer from us? So.
Okay.
It's in there.
Okay.
As he was on the phone to me, I'm frantically looking into the mailbox to find out what's going on.
Yeah.
His initials are MS, no specific name on the stream, but MS are his initials.
Okay.
And the mails are there.
Okay.
So. I guess whatever, you were out of here Thursday, and then this is that.
Yeah, and then Friday was a big day too, so I just...
You just reiterates again.
Okay.
When people write to us, they really,
They want a response now, but...
They want a response. I'm sorry, Cam, and it's stressful, but it really is the situation on the ground,
Yep. But
so we have
sometimes I get stuck, or I respond to everyone and then don't make the bills, or...
Yeah, me too. I'm in the same position.
What's the right order of operations?
So maybe we need to, especially when we've got the next software ready that we're going to order in free online, then we need a duty roster. And the software has to have who's the active person, who's the on duty, like an ambulance service does. There's an on duty person.
Yeah.
It's maybe you or me or Rose can do something one day a week or something like this. And then we need a logbook to show who's done what.
Yeah.
So if I do answer this guy,
then
it shows in the logbook and we can all see what's going on.
Yeah.
So we need to set something like that up.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't upset. He was quite friendly. He was just so happy to talk to me. Oh my God, you're actually there.
The real Dave.
And once I found out who he was, I quickly brought up the mail, and then I was able to reassure him, no problem, we can do this.
We're getting to it.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
He's happy now. He's totally okay. But he was just
Yeah.
no response for 3 or 4 days. Well, Tuesday was his original inquiry. So.
Oh, wow. Okay. Someone says, imagine, oh yeah, it might be a beautiful business card too if you use the lantern design. You're saying, Neko Hakkei one. Imagine business cards printed on Gampi. Isn't that a little too thin? It would end up wadded up in your corners or in your wallet. So, yeah.
Well, business cards really, they're still a thing in Japan, but they're of no interest to us. I mean, we don't. Yeah. That's a dead thing, I think.
Yeah.
They still exist in Japan, but it's not a thing.
Yeah. Where did this lantern originate? We had a guy a 5-minute walk from here, so a man who's
this particular
one.
Shop. Yeah.
A shop not very far away. He made it himself and painted it himself.
Yes,
I think.
And it's quite poor quality. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I think the lantern, I'm almost certain, is a made in China piece of junk that they stack up there.
Got it.
It's very, very poor quality.
Yeah.
They're in the Lonely Planet. They're on the tourist things now, and people stop and get their name and stuff like this. So it's become a bit of a tourist descendant. Yeah. Because no Japanese will. It was a normal local business at one point, but now it's So this is not something I want to heavily promote and show and go because the quality is really poor. Yeah.
King Harold 500 MMR. I'll build you a database if you pay me in art. Well, we have several databases.
Oh, we're okay. We can do this. Okay. We know how to work databases.
Yeah.
We have good data. We have big data here at the moment.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Data we got.
Yeah.
The question with any database is how to get information into it, and most of our systems are automated, so the information is collected for the most part automatically.
Mm-hmm.
We can't collect it all. The Square people don't have an API that will let us. I went on the weekend again. I went to their website. They have a huge collection of APIs, and not one that will do what we want.
Yeah, of course not.
And whether it's security or whatever, I don't know why they don't do it. But I looked also in my email. I've written to them now twice about requesting this. And the reply comes back the same thing. We've passed it on to California, but nothing they can do.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised because I thought they were interested in competing with PayPal, and PayPal is killing them on this.
Mm-hmm.
It's not exactly a difficult request.
Rui1154. A new viewer, so apologies if this has been addressed already. Will the block you are working on right now be available as a print in your store later? I've asked this in an email, didn't realize someone was reading the chat, so ignore the email. Yes, this is part of the 8 Views of Cats series.
Yes. And this is not a subscription series. There's still a lot of confusion about that. I've got a couple of emails waiting to be answered. People are saying, where can I sign up for this?
Yeah, I've responded to a couple of people who've asked that too.
Well, I guess in future, once we do get further along with it, we may make it available to buy them one every 2 months or something.
Right.
That's a subscription. That would make sense. But at the moment, this is not going to be only subscription. You will be able to get just the one you like. We're going to keep it as an open edition.
Yeah.
And they'll go in the shop one at a time. This one will be in the shop when it's finished. I was going to give a date, but that's a bit silly to do that. It'll go in the shop when it's finished.
Yeah. Do you have an image of what the final image might look like? It's a JPEG in here?
No, I don't have it pop up above here.
Okay.
And I'll go to nekohakkei.com/updates.
Okay.
Yeah, Randall's original sketch is there, plus the one that I'm carving now is there. Nekohakkei.com, all one word, of course.
I hand typed that, so.
/update, so it might be a mistake.
Yeah.
Just sit back and let John do it.
Oh, yeah.
Take advantage of your friends.
Yeah. Goodbye. It'll help.
Also, Cameron. Today is Monday. I believe when next stream is Thursday.
Yeah.
And flying in Wednesday afternoon is a guest, and so he may, if he's up for it,
All right.
he's going to be. I'm not sure if his schedule at the same for the Comic Con. So he's flying in Wednesday night. He's going to crash here Wednesday night.
Will he be around Thursday
He must
morning?
be around because he's going to go out on Thursday to set up the con.
Oh, yeah.
So he must be here presumably at this time.
Yeah.
So maybe if you're here at this time also,
Cool.
and Jed's here, we may have a discussion group here Thursday. If Jed's cool for it. I don't know if he's on the stream today or not, or whatever. So I can't promise this because I have not asked Jed about this. But Jed will be in town. He's coming in Wednesday night. He'll be sleeping here that night. I got to get the mattress and stuff out of the closet upstairs for him. And I'll move up to the third floor or something for the night. He can have the room. And schedule is he's here Thursday. You should know about this too. I know.
Yeah.
Thursday morning he's here going out to the con, and he's not going to come back. He's got a hotel out near Makahari, of course.
Yeah.
Because he's up there every night. Then the show finishes Sunday night, I believe.
Yeah, I think
so. Either Sunday night is the packing and shipping, and he may be staying there, or he may be coming here Sunday night. I think that's what's happening Sunday night. And then he's going to spend a signing day.
Oh, okay.
He was originally going to go from Makahari out for his sketching and stuff.
Yeah.
But I said, "Are we going to take the prince to Makahari for signing?" He says, "Oh, I forgot about that." So it looks like he's going to be here on the Monday with his pencil,
Just
signing the Brazilian prince. So.
Okay.
And then he's out of here, and he won't be coming back. He's flying out from Kansai.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So he will need to figure out those boxes and stuff upstairs. You know, so.
I'm sending him a quick message while I'm thinking about it.
What's the noise here? Is it time? It's time for arriving?
9:22. I saw Kawai-san. He came in.
Let's open those prints.
All right.
Let's open those prints. Again, this is not an exotic show and tell. It's just stuff crossing my desk as part of the normal flow of work here. Knife, if only I had a knife.
Yeah, I have. The person who asked if the print you were carving is going to be available has now taken a look at the Neko Hakkei page and says, oh no, I think I'm in trouble. I like all the images.
Well, let me make note. All the ones on that update page are not all scheduled for production. Remember, if you don't know what it's about yet, we're proposing a series, but some of the prints on that page are candidates for production. They are not
yet decided.
decided. So.
Oh, my pocketbook. The wallet's going to go on a diet.
Just give us your credit card number and be done with it. Is that what they normally say on Twitch streams?
Yeah, I think so. Have you decided which of those night rain prints you'll be doing?
The decision is coming now right down to the wire, and I have got to get going. Chon-san is standing by.
Night ready.
And I like both of them. This is, I did foresee this, but I didn't really give it too much serious consideration. We talked about this on the stream the other day, that it's like hiring people for a company.
Yeah.
You put the advertising out, 10 people, 100 people send you resumes.
Yeah.
You phone 10 of them asking them to come in for an interview.
Yeah.
So you interview 10 of these hopeful people.
Yeah.
And then you've got the world's worst job. I got to phone 9 people.
And say sorry.
You don't think of that when you set this stuff up. But it's just part of the process. You have to do that.
Yeah.
And crap, that's one thing to maybe leave the music store.
Yeah.
Hiring is no fun. You think, firing is no fun, but hiring is no fun.
Yeah.
You're playing with people's lives.
Mm-hmm.
Not playing, but, and you're not evil, and they know you're not evil, but to phone someone and say, whatever, if I'm using the word name camera, just put it, there's the 9 people got a phone, and I learned how to do it.
Yeah.
If you phone and say, "Hello, Cameron, it's about the job interview last week," you just got to hit him right in the face, but not brutally.
Yeah.
Good morning, Cameron. This is David from the Music Store last week. Yes, good. It isn't a happy phone call, Cameron. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And you say that right up front. It's not going to be a happy phone call, Cameron. I'm sorry. And right away, he knows now he hasn't got the job.
Yeah.
And then you politely say what you have to say. After interviewing everybody, we've found someone who we think
is a better match.
Well, you don't say that. You can't make him feel bad. But
Okay.
I can't remember the exact words I used. But the first thing was, it's not going to be a happy phone call, Cameron. I'm sorry. And that's it. Then they know where you're at.
Yep.
And you just got to run this out. You're not just hanging up. You've got to run it out. But it's no fun. It's no fun. And I have to do that now with the CAD series in the similar way by email.
Yeah.
I've got to write to, there's those 2 candidates, and I've got to write to one of them saying, I guess it's not going to be a happy email. I'm sorry. I don't know. What can I do? We've put the opportunity into play, and that's all it is. It's an opportunity. Yeah. I'm sorry.
John texted, it's not that your art sucks or anything. Yeah, that'll go over really well. I don't think you should.
Well, no. I mean, there's nothing negative about it. It's
right.
Actually, for me, those 2 candidate prints for the Evening Rain, they're both going to be fun. I would love to have both of them. Visually, they're both out there, but there's a big difference in the 2 of them technically. One, well, I do whatever. I'll make my decision, and then we'll talk about it in the stream later on or something. But probably my decision is going to come down. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Look at this! This is from Chiharu-san,
right?
Kawaii-san, not the kawaii who just walked through the shop here,
right?
And you know what this is, Cameron-san? You've been waiting for these.
We have been waiting for these. All right, and they look nicely printed.
They look nicely printed. She is doing a nice job for us. This is not easy. Look at this. Grey down to the mist, green up from the mist. Yeah. She has done a nice little job here. I am so happy with her. When she does a good job.
When she does a good job.
The embossing is to die for.
Yeah.
I think we need to put the price up on this. She needs to get more for this kind of level of work.
Yeah.
And I think we're selling these things too short.
I think, isn't it the same price you sold it at 20 years ago or 15 years ago? Whenever that was. Artists are used to rejection, kind of. Flyfish for fun says, thanks, how reassuring.
Look at this, look at this, look at this. Copy after copy after copy. This is how we make a living, people. We are printers. Yeah. Consistent. She is consistent. They're not perfect. Look at that blue, this blue. There's a tiny bit of difference. The smaller these gradations get, the far more difficult it is to keep them consistent.
Yeah.
But look at this, just the tiny tinge,
green up there.
The tiny tinge of green here. You can just barely see it. Is there something there or not? And look at this. She must have seen this and thought, oh my God, I do not want to do this.
Is that 4 bokashi? Is it?
It's 1 from the top down. It's the big one, which is very difficult. It's insanely difficult. Then there's the green one up and the blue one up. There's 4 gradations on this, yes.
And then the kabuki actor doesn't have any. It's more flat colors.
All right, good. Very happy to see this. Very happy. We're up and running. And she's now going to do 3 and 4. She's got the box. So
okay,
3
great.
And 4. So we're looking through the second batch of these.
Yeah.
So. And then also what I received in the mail, not in the mail, this came in Takibin yesterday. That's from Chiharu-san. I also received a package from Suritaro.
Right.
Suritaro is a made-up name. Have we talked about this before on the stream? I don't really know.
I think so, because he recently did Rickshaw Cart. Is that right?
No. He did 2 Souls in Time.
2 Souls in Time.
Suritaro is another professional printer here in Tokyo who has decided to give us a try. We've been teasing about having him do work for us for years. In fact, the girl who's Chiharu-san, she used to work with him at another company.
Yeah.
And she's come over, and now she and Kubota-san and Yamamoto-san and Sugi-san, who also used to work with that company, have been teasing this guy. Get over to Mokuhankan, give him Mokuhankan. It's good work. You can do better work. You get paid better, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, no. And now he is doing test work for us.
Yeah.
but I can't use his name because he's still employed by another
other
company.
place.
And he would really be upset if I used his name. But he has done, I saw this album yesterday.
Very
And
nice.
Kawai-san, who has also done a batch of these for us, saw these yesterday, and he realized just how far he has to go still. Kawai-san did a good job, but he struggled with it, and there was a lot of rejects. And this guy, just whatever.
Just whoa.
Just roll them up. The snow, there's not a dot of tamari. What about Sam? Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Beautiful sky gradations, not a tiny dot of paste in the snow, one after the other after the other. They are just to die for. Competent printers. Yeah. If we have competent printers, we can go anywhere and do anything. Now, these are the blocks. These are worn out blocks.
Yeah, these are the ones 70, 80 years old.
One of our YouTube videos, I showed when we got these blocks. The registration marks were unusable. I routed them out with a router. Bang, with a router. Took them off. Yeah. Router. I keep forgetting what I'm supposed to say anymore.
Machine.
Routing. Yeah. No, the Wi-Fi is the router. This machine is the router. I get confused. And he's done a beautiful job. Yeah. Beautiful job. He's expecting to get a couple of $100 yen each for these. We gotta blow him away with the price. Yeah. And get him back on board for the next job. In fact, he wants the next paper this morning.
Oh no.
I was supposed to do the sizing on the weekend, like Saturday morning. Didn't get to it Saturday morning. Okay, try Sunday morning. Didn't get to it Sunday morning. And I was going to think about today, we were short and get it through. So tonight, that's it. Tonight, after the shop's closed, upstairs.
Wow.
Beautiful. If this isn't turned on the catalog, it needs to be turned on in the catalog. Okay. And in the Ome will need a new PDF file.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Will do. I think we're good to go. Okay. That's it. And as I said, Thursday morning stream may have a special guest, or it may just be our normal boring guest. Boring days, boring camera. Yeah. But Jet might be here. Yeah. Cool. Other than that, sir, you and I have a little bit to do this morning.
Yes, we do. So what's the name of this print they're asking? This one?
It's Kamigamo. No, it's
Kamigamo Shrine in Snow? Or is it just Kamigamo Shrine?
I don't remember. I don't remember. Anyway, Kamigamo Shrine. It's in our website under the Hunger Club section. Yeah. And if it isn't turned on for sale right now, it will be... I'll do it right now.
Or, Sui-san actually requested we wait until she's seen and started packing them.
No. These are fine. These are fine.
Okay.
No, just get it open now. Okay. What do you mean? Because it takes so long to package, I mean?
Yes, doesn't want to make the customers wait. Sounded like.
Open it. Open it. Right. It's like she has nothing else to do. Help.
See you later.
See you Thursday morning. Thanks for watching, guys. Quiet little peaceful stream today.